Sardines are often overlooked as a nutritional powerhouse, but they are among the few types of seafood that are naturally low in mercury, making them a safe choice for regular consumption. These small fish are densely packed with nutrients that have profound effects on human health, providing essential protein, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, vitamin D, and a range of other vitamins and minerals. Protein is a building block for muscles, enzymes, and hormones, and sardines provide it in a highly bioavailable form, which means your body can use it efficiently. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, are critical for cardiovascular health, helping to reduce inflammation, regulate blood pressure, and maintain healthy cholesterol levels. These fatty acids also play a crucial role in brain health, supporting cognitive function and reducing the risk of neurodegenerative conditions over time. Calcium is another key nutrient abundant in sardines, especially when the bones are consumed, and it is essential for maintaining strong bones and teeth, proper muscle function, and nerve signaling. Vitamin D complements calcium by facilitating its absorption and supporting bone mineralization, which is particularly important as people age and natural vitamin D synthesis decreases. Beyond these core nutrients, sardines contain selenium, vitamin B12, phosphorus, and other trace minerals that collectively contribute to metabolic health, energy production, and antioxidant defense. Despite their nutritional density, the health benefits of sardines are often diminished by common mistakes in handling, preparation, and consumption. Many people remove the tiny bones from sardines out of habit or fear, thinking that bones are unsafe or unpleasant, but in reality, these bones are soft and edible due to the canning process. Removing them discards a significant source of calcium and vitamin D, depriving the body of key nutrients that are difficult to obtain in sufficient amounts from other foods. Another widespread error is rinsing sardines under water before eating them, a practice that can strip away the natural oils and nutrients that have accumulated in the packing liquid. The oil, sauce, or brine inside the can is not just a filler. It is a medium through which flavor and nutrients are exchanged, and rinsing it off washes away valuable omega-3 fatty acids, fat-soluble vitamins, and savory taste, leaving a diminished product. Choosing the wrong type of sardines from the grocery store is another common pitfall. Many assume that water-packed sardines are healthier because they contain fewer calories and fat, but in reality, the healthy fats in oil-packed sardines are beneficial, supporting cardiovascular and brain health while preserving the texture, moisture, and flavor of the fish. Water-packed sardines often end up dry, bland, or metallic in taste, which can discourage regular consumption and reduce the intake of essential nutrients. Storage errors also contribute to nutrient loss. While unopened cans are shelf-stable for several years, exposure to heat, sunlight, or moisture accelerates oxidation of the oils inside, degrading flavor and the integrity of omega-3s. Once a can is opened, the sardines are exposed to air, and the oxidation process begins immediately, further diminishing the nutrient content. Leaving sardines in the opened can or for extended periods in the refrigerator allows the natural oils to break down, reducing their protective and nutritive properties. Transferring leftovers into airtight glass or plastic containers slows this process and helps maintain both flavor and nutrition, but many people neglect this simple step. Understanding that sardines are not a uniform product is also crucial for maximizing their benefits. The taste, texture, and nutrient profile can vary depending on where the fish were caught, the time of year, and the liquid in which they are packed. Sardines from colder waters often have firmer flesh and a cleaner taste, while those from warmer waters may be fattier and richer. Olive oil, tomato sauce, mustard, or brine each contribute to the overall nutritional profile, affecting how omega-3s and other nutrients are preserved over time. By experimenting with different varieties and packing methods, consumers can identify sardines that not only meet their taste preferences but also maximize nutrient intake. Many people restrict their consumption to eating sardines directly from the can, limiting opportunities to pair them with other nutrient-dense foods. Incorporating sardines into meals with vegetables, whole grains, and vitamin C-rich foods enhances absorption of minerals like iron and further supports cardiovascular and metabolic health. Using sardines as an ingredient in spreads, salads, pasta dishes, or stir-fries can increase meal variety and encourage more frequent consumption, which in turn ensures a steady supply of the essential nutrients they provide. Another often overlooked aspect is the sardine oil itself, which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins. Draining this oil and discarding it eliminates a concentrated source of nutrition and flavor, but incorporating it into cooking or as a dressing can further amplify the health benefits of sardines in daily meals. Some people avoid sardines altogether due to the perception that they are too fishy, but this is often a result of poor storage, low-quality products, or improper preparation rather than the fish itself. Fresh, properly stored sardines, paired with complementary flavors such as lemon, vinegar, herbs, or vegetables, taste clean, savory, and balanced, allowing their nutritional value to be fully realized. While sardines are safe and healthy for most people, certain individuals should exercise moderation. Those with high blood pressure or salt sensitivity should choose low-sodium varieties to avoid excessive sodium intake. Individuals prone to gout or kidney stones should monitor consumption due to the purine content, which can increase uric acid levels and exacerbate certain conditions. Pregnant women can safely enjoy sardines due to their low mercury content, but should also consider sodium and caloric intake when eating them frequently. By being mindful of these considerations and avoiding the common mistakes of removing bones, rinsing the fish, discarding oil, selecting the wrong variety, or mishandling storage, sardines can be transformed into a consistently nutrient-rich food. Their combination of protein, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, vitamin D, and other essential nutrients supports a wide array of health outcomes, including heart, brain, and bone health, metabolic function, and overall well-being. Incorporating sardines into a varied diet not only provides a practical way to meet daily nutrient needs, but also does so in an affordable, sustainable, and convenient manner, making them one of the most versatile and powerful foods available to maintain long-term health. Selecting, storing, and pairing sardines properly is crucial for unlocking their full nutritional potential and maximizing flavor. The choices made at the grocery store can have a profound impact on both taste and health benefits. Many people make the assumption that water-packed sardines are a healthier option because they contain fewer calories and less fat, but this belief overlooks the significant advantages of oil-packed sardines. Healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, are essential for cardiovascular function, brain health, and inflammation regulation. When sardines are packed in oil, the natural oils within the fish are protected from oxidation, ensuring that both flavor and nutrients remain intact. Oil also keeps the flesh moist and palatable, preventing the dry, metallic taste that often accompanies water-packed sardines. Olive oil is particularly advantageous because it is a high-quality monounsaturated fat that further enhances the heart-healthy profile of the sardines, and over time, the oil itself becomes enriched with omega-3s and fat-soluble vitamins released from the fish. Beyond selecting the right packing medium, it is equally important to consider the origin, season, and processing of the sardines. Fish from colder waters tend to be firmer, leaner, and have a cleaner taste, whereas sardines from warmer climates are typically fattier and richer in flavor. Seasonal variations also affect fat content, texture, and taste, with fish caught in certain months providing a more pronounced depth of flavor. Understanding these subtleties allows consumers to choose sardines that best meet their flavor preferences and nutritional needs, increasing the likelihood of regular consumption. Proper storage is another critical factor in preserving both the taste and nutritional value of sardines. Unopened cans have a long shelf life, but they should be kept away from heat, sunlight, and moisture, all of which accelerate oxidation of the oils inside and compromise the integrity of the fish. Once a can is opened, exposure to air begins a rapid degradation process, diminishing the omega-3 content, flavor, and overall quality. Many people make the mistake of leaving sardines in the opened can, which can also interact with the metal and produce a metallic taste. Transferring leftovers to a clean, airtight glass or plastic container is an easy yet often neglected step that preserves both taste and nutrients. Refrigeration slows oxidation, but even then, sardines should be consumed within a few days to ensure freshness. Some people may choose to freeze leftovers, but freezing can alter the texture, making the flesh softer and less appealing, although it does extend shelf life. Understanding how long different types of packed sardines last after opening is essential. Sardines in water deteriorate the fastest, usually within 24 hours, while those in oil may remain suitable for 2 to 3 days, and sardines in acidic sauces such as tomato may last up to 4 days in the fridge. Beyond storage, pairing sardines with the right flavors is critical to enhancing both enjoyment and nutrient absorption. Sardines are rich and oily, so they require contrasting flavors to balance their natural intensity. Acidic ingredients such as lemon juice, vinegar, or tomatoes help cut through the richness, providing a lively, bright taste that highlights the fish rather than overwhelming the palate. Fresh herbs like parsley, dill, and cilantro add freshness, balance, and subtle aromatic complexity. Capers, pickled vegetables, or other tangy accompaniments further elevate the flavor profile while maintaining harmony with the sardines' natural oils. In contrast, pairing sardines with heavy cream, excessive butter, or overly sweet toppings can create an unbalanced dish where richness overwhelms the taste buds. Careful selection of complementary ingredients not only improves flavor but also enhances nutritional benefits. For example, consuming sardines alongside vitamin C-rich foods such as peppers or tomatoes can improve the body's absorption of iron, while pairing with healthy fats in olive oil or avocado may aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K. Treating sardines as a versatile ingredient rather than a standalone snack encourages culinary creativity and ensures consistent intake of their beneficial nutrients. While some consumers limit themselves to eating sardines straight from the can, incorporating them into a variety of dishes maximizes enjoyment and nutrient utilization. Sardines can be mashed with avocado or yogurt to create a nutrient-dense spread for toast or crackers, stirred into pasta or risotto just before serving to enhance flavor and omega-3 content, or added to salads and stir-fries for a protein boost. Even pairing sardines with whole grains, legumes, and vegetables can provide a synergistic effect, improving overall meal quality and nutrient absorption. Attention to the packing oil is another often overlooked aspect of pairing and utilization. The oil is not simply a medium for storage. It contains concentrated omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins that are released from the fish during storage. Discarding this oil results in a loss of nutrition, but incorporating it into dressings, sautéing, soups, or as a dipping oil for bread ensures that these nutrients are fully utilized. The flavor of the oil also deepens over time, adding complexity to dishes and making it a valuable ingredient in its own right. Even small adjustments, such as leaving the oil in the can when serving sardines or lightly drizzling it over a salad, can make a meaningful difference in both taste and nutrient intake. Attention to detail in selection, storage, and pairing also mitigates common barriers that prevent people from regularly eating sardines. Perceptions of fishiness, blandness, or unappealing texture are often a result of poor storage, low-quality products, or inadequate pairing rather than inherent flaws in the fish. Choosing high-quality oil-packed sardines, transferring leftovers to airtight containers, and combining the fish with bright, fresh, or acidic ingredients can transform the eating experience, making sardines not only palatable but enjoyable on a consistent basis. Regularly including sardines in a diet under these guidelines ensures that the full spectrum of nutrients, protein, omega-3s, calcium, vitamin D, and additional trace minerals, is preserved and absorbed efficiently. For those with specific dietary considerations, such as sensitivity to sodium or purines, careful selection of low-sodium varieties and moderation in portion size allows for continued enjoyment without compromising health. Through deliberate attention to these factors, sardines can consistently serve as a convenient, affordable, and nutrient-dense food that supports cardiovascular, cognitive, and skeletal health while delivering a satisfying culinary experience that encourages long-term dietary adherence. Sardines are one of the most versatile and affordable sources of high-quality nutrition available, and when approached thoughtfully, they can become a staple that supports long-term health. Beyond simply being a canned snack, sardines offer a combination of protein, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, vitamin D, and other essential nutrients that make them a highly effective addition to a balanced diet. Treating sardines as a flexible ingredient rather than a single-use food allows individuals to integrate them into a wide variety of meals, enhancing both flavor and nutrient intake. Using the oil from sardines in cooking or as a dressing is one way to amplify their benefits, as it is rich in omega-3s and fat-soluble vitamins that support heart, brain, and immune health. Incorporating the oil into salads, soups, sauces, or sautéed dishes not only preserves these nutrients but also contributes savory depth to meals that might otherwise rely on processed fats for flavor. The versatility of sardines extends to their pairing with other foods, which can further improve nutrient absorption and culinary enjoyment. Combining sardines with vitamin C-rich vegetables such as tomatoes, bell peppers, or leafy greens enhances iron absorption, while pairing them with healthy fats like avocado or olive oil supports the uptake of fat-soluble vitamins. This strategic approach ensures that every meal contributes maximally to overall health, rather than simply providing isolated nutrients in suboptimal forms. Beyond nutrition, the affordability of sardines makes them an accessible option for people seeking to improve their diet without increasing food costs. Compared to other sources of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, such as fresh salmon or other fatty fish, canned sardines are highly cost-effective while still delivering comparable benefits. This combination of nutrient density and affordability allows individuals to incorporate them into daily or weekly meals without creating financial strain. The sustainability of sardines as a food source is another important consideration. They are lower on the food chain and reproduce quickly, which generally makes them more environmentally sustainable than larger, slower-growing fish that are higher in mercury. By choosing sardines, consumers not only support their own health but also make a choice that is more ecologically responsible, reducing the impact of overfishing on ocean ecosystems. Culinary creativity plays a major role in integrating sardines into a healthy lifestyle. They can be mashed into spreads for toast or crackers, folded into scrambled eggs or omelets, incorporated into pasta, risotto, or stir-fries, or added to salads for a protein and omega-3 boost. Even pizza, when topped with sardines, vegetables, and fresh herbs, can become a nutrient-dense, flavorful meal. The key is to think of sardines as an ingredient rather than a finished product, allowing them to complement and enhance other foods while providing their unique nutritional benefits. The quality and origin of the sardines also influence both taste and nutrient content. Sardines from colder waters tend to have firmer flesh and a cleaner taste, while those from warmer waters are often fattier and richer in flavor. Seasonal variations can affect texture and fat content, and different packing liquids such as olive oil, tomato sauce, or mustard can further influence flavor and nutrient preservation. Experimenting with these variations allows for a more enjoyable eating experience, reducing the likelihood of monotony and increasing the probability of consistent consumption. While most people can enjoy sardines regularly, certain populations need to exercise moderation. Individuals with high blood pressure or sensitivity to sodium should select low-sodium options, as canned sardines often contain significant salt. Those prone to gout or kidney stones should be cautious due to the purine content, which can elevate uric acid levels. Pregnant women can safely consume sardines because of their low mercury content, but attention to sodium and caloric intake is advisable if eating them frequently. By considering these factors, sardines can be safely included in a variety of diets while maximizing their health benefits. Education on proper handling and preparation is critical for realizing the full potential of sardines. Common mistakes, such as removing edible bones, rinsing the fish, discarding the oil, or limiting consumption to a single type of preparation, diminish both flavor and nutrition. Leaving bones intact ensures the intake of calcium and vitamin D, while avoiding rinsing preserves the omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins present in the packing liquid. Retaining the oil adds additional nutrients and flavor, transforming meals into more nutrient-dense, satisfying dishes. Proper storage is equally important. Unopened cans should be kept away from heat, sunlight, and moisture to prevent oxidation of oils and degradation of the fish. Once opened, sardines should be transferred to airtight containers and consumed within a few days to maintain freshness and prevent nutrient loss. If freezing is necessary, it should be done with the understanding that texture may be altered but nutrient retention remains largely intact. Flavor pairing also influences the overall eating experience and can encourage more frequent consumption. Sardines pair well with bright, acidic, or fresh ingredients that balance their richness. Lemon juice, vinegar, tomatoes, capers, and fresh herbs can enhance taste while simultaneously complementing their nutritional profile. Avoiding overly sweet or heavy creamy accompaniments prevents overwhelming the palate, ensuring that sardines remain enjoyable and satisfying. Recognizing the diversity in flavor, texture, and quality among different sardines can transform the way they are consumed. Trying fish from different regions, seasons, or packing methods encourages exploration and prevents dietary fatigue. High-quality olive oil-packed sardines, smoked varieties, or those in lightly spiced sauces offer opportunities to enjoy complex flavors while reaping the full nutritional benefits of the fish. Integrating sardines into a balanced diet in a thoughtful, creative, and flexible manner transforms them from a simple canned product into a cornerstone of long-term health. They provide a convenient source of essential nutrients, support cardiovascular, cognitive, and skeletal function, and contribute to sustainable eating practices. By utilizing the oil, pairing with complementary foods, experimenting with preparations and varieties, and storing them properly, sardines can become a reliable, enjoyable, and nutrient-dense component of everyday meals. Consistent inclusion of sardines in the diet offers a practical and affordable approach to achieving and maintaining optimal health outcomes while also allowing for culinary variety and satisfaction, ensuring that nutrition, flavor, and convenience are harmoniously combined for long-term dietary success.